What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more duelings. Here we are in a new video playing with For Hires again. Next video we're actually going to switch it up and we're going to try out a new deck. I won't spoil it though. You'll just have to wait and see for the next video. But anyways, here we go with the first duel here. Opening it with a pretty decent hand here. The only thing better would have been to have a Mayhem for Hire instead of a second beat. But hey, it's not too bad. So we're going to start off with our regular plays. We're going to normal summon Beat. Beat being the best card in the deck. And speaking of the deck, actually, we now know of the new ban list for Duel Links. And, well, I guess not really ban list since nothing actually gets banned, but the limited and semi-limited list, as they call it. So in the new list, Dinah is now limited and Donpa is now semi-limited. And in case you don't know, that means you cannot play enemy controller now if you want to play to Donpa. I don't think you play any limited cards in For Hire anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much there, but you can't Dinah lock your opponent. Not that that was something that really came up too much anyways. But we're dueling a Destiny Hero deck here, and I believe it was Balanced Destiny Hero. Kind of interesting. They're going to normal summon the Drill Dark, and they're going to activate Cosmic Cyclone. I think I said an econ, so I think it's fine, whatever. Really, with Destiny Heroes, you want to negate the mask change. And here we are, they just summoned Destiny Hero Celestial. Now, Celestial, when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it, and another Destiny Hero monster to draw 2 cards. This card's really good. It's on the semi-limited list already, for good reason. And they're going to just destroy my Beat and my Donpa, so kind of hurts, but whatever. We're still in an okay position. We're going to draw for turn here. Now, I'm kind of in an awkward situation right now because there's a very good chance that he has a mask change set face down or like a treacherous trap hole or something. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not really into that. But I have a play here. Hate your nade, right? I can just hate your nade all of his back row and then go for game. But he flips up a treacherous, and that's pretty brutal here. I could have let it go through, honestly. But I kind of wanted to keep my whiz around, and I had to negate it. I just had to, I don't know. I really just wanted to keep my whiz around, and I just didn't want to risk it, you know. So I negated it, and I have to pass turn since I can't do anything with just a Beat in my hand. We go to the same situation here. He's going to set 2 cards. That he had added back to his hand with Hey True Nade. Kind of a useless Hey True Nade, but we did get rid of a treacherous trap hole, so that worked out kind of well. He's going to mask change. I'm going to discard Beat, and we're not letting that happen. We do not want him to summon Anki. Anki is the biggest and baddest threat in the Destiny Hero or Masked Hero deck. We're just going to set a card past the turn. Kind of scary, but thank goodness he does not have a mask change, so we're okay. Again, really just holding off on it because we want to negate all the stuff we can with Wiz. And here he's going to go for Destiny Draw. Normally a really good card to negate. For some reason I didn't do it. I don't know. I thought he was maybe trying to bait me or something, but I just let it go through. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But here we go. Now, this guy is making a pretty good play coming out really quick here. You're going to see this. He's going to, after he summons his monster, he's going to activate Canadia. Now, with Canadia, it's a pretty useless card to negate with Wiz, because then he'll just do everything anyways. But Canadia will flip my Wiz face down, and then he can proceed to do whatever he wants. So he's going to mask change, get rid of the Drill Dark, and special summon Masked Hero Anki. Now, what Anki can do is he can attack your opponent directly and do half his attack points. So normally 2,800 attack, so attacking directly, I'll lose 1,400 life points. But there is a pretty broken combo with Anki. In the damage step, you can activate Forbidden Chalice, and that will bring him up to 3,200 attack points, and that will go through. So your opponent loses 3,200 attack points. Pretty insane. It goes back to my turn. I'm going to activate Mayhem for Hire, bring back Donpa. Donpa's going to activate to summon a monster, and we want to destroy that Masked Hero Anki. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to summon Recon, get rid of it. I'm going to beat down now, and really, I'm kind of in a bad situation here. So I just have to go for game. I just have to do everything I can here. I'm going to activate enemy controller now, tribute my Donpa, take control of his Celestial, and attack, make them crash into each other. He's going to activate Wall of Disruption. Have to negate that. If I don't, I lose the duel right here. And I'm just hoping he doesn't have another card face down that can make me lose. But the other cards he has are just nothing cards. They don't do anything for him. So I just attack with Wiz, and then I attack with Recon for game. And I cannot believe I actually won that duel. Kind of crazy, actually, but it happened. Enemy controller is actually the only reason I won that duel. Kind of sucks that this card is not going to be able to be played in for hires anymore since Donpa's going to 2. And it's really going to make for hires less consistent of a deck, having Donpa at 2, Dinah at 1. But I still think the deck is really good. It still has a lot of OTK potential. Without econs, you can just play like more Hatred Nades or something. Or you could play like Cosmic Cyclone, whatever you want. Third Mayhem for hire if you really care. But look at this. We go into our second duel here. And my hand is just terrible, right? My hand is just awful. Two enemy controller, Mayhem for hire, and a Hatred Nade. I only play 5 spell cards in my deck. And I drew 4 out of the 5 spell cards in my opening hand. What is this? Luckily, we're not going up against for hires, otherwise I would have lost the duel right there. And look at this. I just drew the 5th spell card in my deck, the Mayhem for hire. So I've literally drawn every single spell card in my deck at this point. And now I draw a Dinah for hire. So I have literally no plays right now. And my opponent's probably thinking, what's going on with this guy? Is he playing Amazons or something? He's probably confused. He's going to play Solar Battery Man now. Now, this is kind of interesting. I don't know too much about the Battery Man cards. Kind of a new deck that came into Duel Links. I mean, kind of new, sort of. They kind of came in right before Vampires did. I really haven't seen too much competitive play, maybe a little bit here and there. They're kind of a gimmicky deck, I guess, but this guy's playing them now. We're gonna finally draw a monster here. We get beat to summon Dinah, and Dinah will banish whatever battery card he has in the graveyard there, and then we can just start attacking and start doing stuff here. I'm gonna try and pull up the battery cards here and see if I can actually read what they do, because I am not entirely sure. Here we go. Okay, Battery Man Solar. This card is normal or special summoned. You can send 1 Thunder type monster from your deck to the graveyard. And from what I can tell, all the Battery Men are Thunder type. And then, if a Thunder type monster is normal or special summoned while this monster is on the field, you can special summon 1 Battery Man token. You can target 1 Battery Man effect monster you control or in your graveyard. This card's name becomes that monster's until the end phase. You can only use the effect once per turn. Okay. I mean, it's a card. It's Battery Man. What are you going to do, right? We're going to go on because I think there's some more Battery Man cards. Like Micro Cell or something. The one that he set. Not really too good of cards. But now he's going to summon Battery Man Industrial Strength, another card that I'm not entirely sure what does, but it's not that good. Battery Man Industrial Strength. This card cannot be normal summoned or set, and can only be special summoned by removing from play 2 Battery Man monsters from your graveyard. Dinah coming in clutch here, to banish those Battery Man monsters so we can't summon some more Industrial Strength. But they do play Snipe Hunter in their deck to get rid of cards on my side of the field, or just their opponents in general, and then, get more Battery Man in the graveyard to summon Industrial Strength. Anyways, reading on, once per turn, You can remove from play 1 Thunder-type monster from your graveyard to destroy 1 monster and 1 spell or trap card on the field. Seems pretty good, not a bad card at all. Alright, Mayhem for Hire is going to special summon Beat. Now, Beat, we're going to special summon Donpa and add the last Dyna to our hand. And then Donpa will activate and destroy his Battery Man Industrial Strength, which is pretty good because now Dyna can not only banish his Industrial Strength, but any other card that he has in his graveyard. So it works out pretty good for us. I was kind of thinking of using the enemy controller here to econ take the Battery Man Industrial Strength, but I don't think it shows it in the recording of the duels, the duel replays, I mean. But he did have a Sphere Kuriboh in his hand, and I could tell that because of the delays on screen. So when you attack your opponent directly, and the little circle is going, the loading circle, and they have like no back row or anything, no monsters on the field, you're just attacking them directly, that means they have a Sphere Kuriboh in their hand. Because the computer is asking them if they want to activate a card. Oh, well, they could have just a regular Kuriboh too, but he definitely had something. He either had a Sphere Kuriboh or a regular Kuriboh. Honestly, surprised he didn't use it to now. But here he goes. Here is the big point here. Last gamble. He's going to discard a couple cards, and now he rolls a die and draws 4 cards here. Then he activates Hey True Nade. Brings back all the 3 spell and trap cards on my field back to my hand. And I think this duel is over because he activates Flash of the Forbidden Spell. Destroys all 3 monsters on my field. What is happening right now? All he has to do is deal 2,100 attack points and this duel is over. But all he can do is summon a Battery Man Solar and attacks me for 1,500. And somehow I'm still alive. He only has 100 life points left at this point. And I have a Mayhem for Hire in my hand right now. So, it all comes down to this last draw. I have to draw a monster. I literally don't play any other cards. We're going to play Hey True Nade, get rid of his stupid trap card or whatever he has face down. Doesn't matter. And then Mayhem for Hire. Here we go. Probably bring back Beat, right? Yeah, Beat's the obvious choice right here. And then Beat, summon the Donpa in my hand. And then I think we're going to add Wiz to my hand just because we want a strong monster so we can beat down with. And then we're going to attack. The game's going to be over. That was pretty insane, and I have no idea how I won that duel. Like, there were so many times that my opponent could have had game, but just never happened. I really think he played it pretty badly at the beginning of the game, unless he bricked super hard as well, because he just had his 1 monster set face down, and he didn't do anything with it. Yeah, he's just going to surrender right here. Guys, thank you so much for watching the duel, and I'll see you in the next video with a brand new deck, so stay tuned.